Hola.
President Barry here. We're back at the Springs of Disney. It's time to celebrate Latin and
Hispanic and Latin
American Heritage Month.
Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month.
And, coincidentally, I don't think it was on purpose, obviously, Mexican Independence Day.
Yay!
So we're going to go and check out all the Hispanic and Latin American treats they have spread out all across Disney Springs and hang out with you a little bit.
Be sure to enjoy.
You're the girl.
We stopped over at Cilantro for our first stop, and for the first time in 3 reviews that we've done at that food truck, they don't have anything vegan for me. That was very heartbreaking because I love Cilantro. They have really good food. So instead, I went to the bar cart and I'm liquid dieting it. I got me just your standard margarita because we're still gonna celebrate even though we're not eating. And I got Patron because I love Patron. This is a perfectly mixed margarita. I love this. I'm here for this. I hope this sets the tone for every single margarita that we have today to properly celebrate. Shout out to Steven, our amazing bartender that mixed me this drink. 4.5 out of 5 margaritas. This is like La Cava level.
Princesses and Patron are like princesses and forest animals. They just gravitate towards one another. This thing looks like clear madness. So this is perfectly mixed. Makes me kind of afraid because, things paler than ghosts. Okay, well, this is actually quite good. Perfect on a tart. Perfect on a tequila. Honestly, can't complain. 4 out of 5 claws. I could complain, but I won't complain. Here we have the seasonal margarita here from the Disney Springs drink carts. Now, it's Halloween season, not Latin American and Hispanic Heritage Month season for the bar cart. So it's a green apple margarita, but it's a margarita, so we're taking it and running with it. Do I like green apple in margaritas? I don't know. On this big, humongous orange they have in here. Ooh, I think he likes it. Just the right amount of lip pucker. The sour of the green apple was really well sweet and sour. If this was poison, I would still keep drinking it. 4.5 out of 5 plus. Look at this beautifully pressed and pre-cut burrito. This is their Puerto-rrito, so a Puerto Rican style burrito pressed with chicken. Got some greens in there, rice and beans. It's a hefty size, and this whole thing with chips and the salsa was $15. I mean, it's a hefty looking meal. Let's hope it tastes good. I forgot there's like a spiced mayo in there as well. That's very good. It reminds me of like obviously like a fresh Cuban, but like burrito form. The burrito wrap is paper thin, like almost potato chip thin. There's even what's well wrapped, holds well together. And they're like a nice hearty bite. I'm gonna be hard pressed to prevent myself from eating all of this. I have a lot more food to eat today. This is pretty good. Come down here, give Cilantro a try, give them some love. I'm hoping that eventually they have some more stable vegan options. We'd love to be able to support them in that regard. But for now, still come and try them. I would give it 4 out of 5 plus.
So remember how I said that we've been here and this is our 3rd review here? Well, the last 2 times we were here, they remembered us. The first time it was like almost immediate. They gave us a popsicle that was so good. It was like mango, fresh, amazing. And then this time they were like, well, sorry there's nothing vegan, but I want to treat you to a burrito. So they didn't charge us for this burrito, but it is vegan and you can modify the burrito on the menu to get this, from what I learned after the fact. It's rice, beans, onions, lettuce, plantains, and then they give you the side of the, I got the side of the mayos because he just wanted to offer it to me just in case. It's a avocado mayo and then spicy mayo, I think. But obviously I'm not gonna eat the mayo, there's eggs in it. Cheers to a burrito. There's something really special about the way cilantro makes their rice. It's Persian approved, it's top tier, and then you bite it with the black beans and it's like just an unreal experience. It is so good. I love the crunch of the lettuce. I'm not usually like a big lettuce in my burrito type person because I don't like warm lettuce. But this is cool and fresh and crunchy and really tasty. You don't get plantains in burritos a lot, so I really like that about cilantros. And honestly, I was really bummed that I couldn't get a burrito initially, but I am so glad I have one now because it is tasty. I give it 4.75 out of 5 burritos. I think if they had a vegan sauce, that would probably set it off. But I do have salsa, so I'll probably dip it in the salsa, and then it'll be a 5 because it's good.
There's one thing Cilantro has proven is they're willing to accommodate given what they have on their menu and in their rolling kitchen. They always do great service. They're always willing to fix something if they say they mess something up. And honestly, you can't ask for a whole lot more. I love the cross section, just the onions, the beans, the plantains. Plantains and burrito is special. I'm sorry. Nobody else is giving me plantains in a burrito. They were telling us the only reason they don't have the ability to modify and have like a plant-based symbol or something on their menu is that local green Orlando used to be next to them and they didn't want to cannibalize their business when they offer so many plant-based options normally. Now they're currently not here because they're having some issues. They plan to be back next month. Hopefully they'll be back. If they do, you guys will let you know in some sort of update in the community tab or something else. But we're glad that Cilantro is filling in that need while they're not here. The burrito, very strong. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 claws. I really think that a sausage, like the princess said, will tie it all together. But the plantains and the burrito is almost enough to carry it on its own. Loving it. Loving it. This may be a new regular stop if this stays on the menu. Puerto-rrito indeed. As we melt in the Florida sun, we came to Everglazed because say sweet after savory for their Dulce de Leche donut. Dulce de Leche donut. Because obviously, why not? Hispanic Latin American Heritage Month. I'm gonna use a fork because this thing looks sugary and messy. I got a camera to hold for the rest of the day. So we're just gonna go ahead and chop this right in half. I'm assuming it's filled. A little bit. We go ahead and get a filled piece because that end piece has got like nothing in it. Because I butchered this poor donut. Oh yeah. Same sort of cream that's on top. That is a hearty looking donut. Let's go ahead and take a bite. That sweet, light coffee-based flavor. Cream. Without the powdered sugar to be too much, well, honestly, it's just right. I was worried about getting like something that was gonna literally rot my teeth. But it's like the perfect balance of like the donut, the actual donut, and the cream and the sugar on top. I'm quite surprised. I'm not a huge donut person which I used to be. I'm more of a Krispy Kreme fan, and I know that Krispy Kreme doesn't rank high on the donut scale. Haters will be haters, but this is a classic donut. I just wish they had more vegan options. They still only have the ube donut and ube shake that comes with the donut here. You know they can make vegan donuts. I just wish they would go the extra step and do like maybe some rotational vegan donuts for the plant-based crowd. That's what we're here to support. Both sides. Not straddle the line, just both sides. 4 out of 5 claws. You're a donut, boy or girly, or them or they, come and get it. Come and get it.
This is the grapefruit margarita. I feel like this is my new go-to margarita at Polite Pig. Always tasty, light on the grapefruit. I'm not a grapefruit lover, but I enjoy this drink. Nice, smooth, just a little bit of like carbonation to it, not too bad. I'm into it. I give it 3 out of 5 margaritas. This is what you need on a day like today.
Now we're making this a margarita day. This is not one of the Spanish and Latin American heritage drinks, but margarita is a margarita is a margarita, which we're never gonna say no to. Nice and refreshing looking. I just want to dip myself on this thing at this point. It's really just sparkling, this margarita does it for me. Sparkling grapefruit. I usually don't like carbonation in my margaritas, but like this is a nice, like it adds to the drink, doesn't take away from it. Solid 4 out of 5 plus.
Polite Pig has a drink available for Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month. They do also have a special, but we're not gonna do that today. If we get enough likes on this video, let's say 100 likes, we'll come back and do another Polite Pig video. And make sure you watch our last Polite Pig video that we just did like a couple weeks ago. Guavarita is nice. It's got like a nice little like mintness to it that I wasn't expecting. I don't know if I like it more than the grapefruit. I feel like it has less flavor than the grapefruit, but I'm not mad at it. So, let's say 3 out of 5 margaritas. It's a vibe, but it's not like my vibe. It's just a vibe.
Guavarita, because a lot of guava goes a long way. Guava. Either way, there's lime here, nice dip. They fill this to the brim. And I tell you that Polite Pig is the most polite place in Disney Springs. I mean that with my whole heart. A nice balance of guava. Too much guava would make this thing like a juicy juice. It's still very much a margarita with that characteristic guava smoothness. Palate soothing, I would say. I wouldn't even cleansing, soothing. 4.25 out of 5 plus. So here we have Amorette's Sweet Mojito Taco. Now I wasn't expecting taco on Amorette's menu. They do sandwiches, but that's about the end of what they do as far as savory. But this is a sweet mojito taco. It's basically a graham cracker with a sweet lime mousse, mint, and then a meringue on top. Basically meant to taste like a key lime pie, but with Venezuelan and Mexican influences from the team members Ashley and Eric who created it here. Whole the story of how they created everything else you can find on Disney's website, but like they offered me a fork and everything, but I'm gonna try to eat this as a taco. Just so you get the layers down at the bottom, to the different with the mint and the lime mousse, all that. It's definitely a taco. I'm honestly surprised. I just want that thing to fall apart like biting in Taco Bell. But it held its shape pretty well. And legitimately, it just tastes like key lime pie sandwiched in between 2 graham crackers. It's actually really good. It's not over the top sweet. It's got a little bit of sour in there. It feels like key lime pie to me. Honestly, if you ever wanted to see like or taste the key lime pie, but you didn't want to commit to like a whole slice, I would say come try this. This is 4.75 out of 5 claws. It's probably one of the best Disney desserts I've tasted in recent memory.
This is the Black Margarita. It's very similar to the Black Magic, the Neil Patrick Harris drink from La Cava. A lot of La Cava's drinks are here because they are owned by the same company. Unfortunately, the Alebrija is not here, even though it was on the menu 2 months ago when we came for Flavors of Florida. But the Agave Maria is still here. I ordered this not realizing that it was frozen, so I might be giving it a bear. good. Even though it's frozen, you have like the berry mixes really well with the mezcal, so you have like a smoky berry with like a little bit of mint aftertaste. That's really nice. It's like a nice like dessert drink. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 berries. It's good, but I would like the option to have it served on the rocks. But that's just my personal complaint because I messed up. I'm taking the L on this one. I failed.
This drink just keeps popping up in every form it possibly can. At very different price points where it can. It used to be one of the most expensive combinations of drink chicken on property. Now, it's just chilling over here at Frontera Cocina. The princess and her never-ending war against frozen drinks in this state makes no sense to me because everything in smoothie form is better. That's just a fact. I don't make these rules. The flirting gods make these rules. You don't like it, talk to the alligators. It's like blended campfire tequila in a cup. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's not even like thick frozen. It's more like smoothie-ish. Tolerable. Palatable on a day like today. This delicious mezcal concoction sits in my heart. Not like in it, but like around it. Like, so it's like a 4.25 out of 5. So here we have the Guava Margarita, a simple name that's supposed to represent a lot more, representing the different pieces of Mexican history and some tributes to Day of the Dead, with both the colors and everything that's in it. So you have a guava puree with tequila, and then a 10-to-1 rum is what it's called, but that's unconfirmed vegan, so none for the princess. It also has some agave-infused chiles. So I'm expecting some spice. I'm not going to taste it. You know me, I'm dead inside anyway. But I'm never going to say no to the margarita. All guava this year. I'm not mad at it though. That. The drinks here at Frontera. Even if you don't come here to Frontera to eat. Frontera. You need to come here to drink. The drinks are made something special. That combination, like the chile, the agave chiles, and the guava sort of pair for a really like mild sweet. And then the rum with the tequila. That every specialty drink we get here is just like a step above the rest. That is a 4.75 out of 5 claws. I'm so glad I don't have to share it's the princess. More for me.
The Agave Maria. This is my jam. This is one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with this drink since we came here for Flavors of Florida and it was introduced. I love this drink. So good, so sweet, so perfect. This is my jam. This is a 5 out of 5. It's Princess News item, always Agave Maria.
The good old Agave Maria. It might as well be water with how clear it looks. That's what I trust. If this is water, you've all been missing out. This is the perfect blend for the perfect cocktail. The right amount of smoky, the right amount of tequila, the right amount of mezcal. That is still a 5 out of 5 claws. It's on our necessities list for as long as this drink remains here. You need to come try this drink. I'm telling you right now, crowning this drink, the best drink in all Disney Springs. That's better than anything I get at Polite Pig, and I love Polite Pig. It's better than you can get at Dockside Margarita. It's better than anything you're gonna get at House of Blues. Definitely anything better you're gonna get at Hangar Bar. Best drink at Disney Springs. Fight me. ever been on Disney Springs Art Walk, the signs are in between, what is it, Mac, and then the little under hallway by the Coca-Cola building. They update this for every sort of theme period. So right now it's updated for Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month. Come check some of these artists out. We tried to include their information. Go give them some love.
This is a very incredible art walk, and it just gets more incredible with every iteration. And if you were taking a bus from the resorts to Disney Springs, or if you're coming to park at Disney Springs and go somewhere because free parking, definitely just take a couple of seconds before you get on your bus and check out some of this art, because it's gorgeous.
It's also a less crowded just walk to WAD from here. So.
And it's like a little piece of Festival of the Arts. So if you don't get to go to Festival of the Arts, like, you have it here all year round. How cool is that?
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. La 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 la.
I ordered the fries because these are the vegan things at the poutine stand, and I ordered them because Disney Springs page announced like a couple of weeks ago that they changed the fries here. So I was curious to see what they look like, since before they were like these cool stick cut fries. These ones are a little bit smaller, but they look promising. They passed the fry test and the taste test. I like these. I'm giving them a 4 out of 5 fries. These are really tasty.
Here's the return of the seasonal event-inspired poutine, the poutine, Daily Poutine. It should really be monthly poutine. I don't know why they call it Daily Poutine, because they don't change anything daily. That Arendelle shake there has been there for 3 years?
At least.
3 years? I don't feel daily to me. So, we have and excuse my butchering of the language, the Pastelón Poutine. It is a combination of a natural Puerto Rican dish, Pastelón, and then the Canadian poutine. So it has like garlic aioli with chives and plantains. Plantains look absolutely brutalized. I was expecting this to be like mostly plantains with no fries. Come to my surprise, that's actually like mostly fries with a few plantains. I guess beggars can't be choosers. I don't know, I just pulled a spoon in my pocket. The magical bear pockets. There's my fork. So, you have ground beef in here. You have these little like onion sticks with the aioli just spread around. It's incredibly ground. And then you have 4 very small pieces of plantain. It sort of breaks my heart. I was expecting this to be like mostly plantain, which the savory and the sweet sounded pretty good. Now I'm kind of disappointed. I haven't been into it yet. The ground beef mixture is slightly on the spicy side. Think about like, it's almost chorizo spiced. The garlic aioli is delicious. The chives get that nice little hit on top of the garlic aioli. I really just wish there was more plantains to balance out how savory and spicy that the ground beef is. And it would be so much better. Is it poutine? Probably not. But because it's a poutine stand, they probably get to call it poutine. They need something here. Because why else would you come to the Daily Poutine? Not for the seasonal poutine. I would give this 3.75 out of 5 plus. It goes a long way to sort of bridging the gap of having something unique here, but sometimes the execution is kind of a miss. Yeah, I'm nice and boring. I'll take anything frozen when it's hot outside. Frosé, strawberry, griffin fruit, orange, apple, whatever. Mezcal, boring, regular tequila strawberry margarita. It's as basic as a bear gets. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
We have a beautiful glass of Rosa Regale. Now I got their Rosa Regale plus a square deal because the one vegan chocolate square that they have is a coconut base, dark chocolate with coconut. So I felt like I needed something to help me wash down the coconut because coconut flakes literally make me gag. Oh God.
They trick you.
So like,
because that's like mounds. It's like all coconut.
I literally thought it was like a block of dark chocolate with coconut on top, not coconut inside. Oh my God, I have like freaking flakes in my teeth, in my mouth, in my lips. I can't. This will literally make me puke. Like, this is German chocolate cake in a square, and I effing hate. Like, I cannot masticate German chocolate cake, not even two bites. I will spit it out. I did spit this out. I cannot chew coconut flakes. I cannot. Like,
I'm guessing it's zero.
Zero out of 5. I spit this out. But I will enjoy the Rosa Regale. This is why I got the Rosa Regale, because I knew if it was too coconutty, I at least had something nice to wash it down and made me forget about this terrible mistake that I committed to. Fair, I hope you enjoy this coconut square because it's all for you.
They definitely tricked her. This is like Almond Joy and Mounds. Because Almond Joy's got nuts, but Mounds don't. Because it's like 80% coconut and like 20% chocolate. Probably less than, like 90-10. It's all coconut in there, all coconut middle. We commit to our mistakes. That's not great. Not at all. I wouldn't say spit out worthy, but definitely suffering a bit since the princess won't give anything to wash it down with. It's abject cruelty. Aw, she felt sorry for me. For all but the most extreme coconut lovers, that's a 1 out of 5 plus. That's it's not pleasant. Here we have the Guava Ganache Square. 65% dark chocolate inspired by cast member Diana. In regards to her Puerto Rican heritage, there's a lot of Puerto Rican heritage represented throughout the Hispanic Latin American Heritage Month this year, which is nothing but a good thing. Puerto Rican is American people, and they deserve more respect and more representation here at Disney Springs and all over the U.S. So for them, I tried this treat. Don't steer me wrong. These like ganache wares are so mostly filling. When I'm expecting so much chocolate, especially with something called the chocolate shop, this is far better than coconut, but I still want more chocolate, less filling. I give this one 3 out of 5 plus.
try sake. It's not my favorite. It's also not bad.
For the Osaka Sunset, one of the drinks you gotta use sake before. It's a competitor to the violet sake, which everybody loves. I still maintain that the best drinks can be had at Shikisai in Japan's Epcot. Epcot's Japan. Upstairs, in a little secret window. But if you guys want to drink a nasty violet sake over again, you're more than welcome to an inferior beverage. Well, I'm at Disney Springs, my options are limited, so I'll settle for what I can get. Juicy and sweet. Bunch of juice, a little bit of sake. Feels like a nice nightcap. The sun is setting. It works, thematically. 3.5 out of 5 points. So here we have the actual Hispanic Latin American Heritage Month drink, the Sakeria. Because why should we deny our Latin Hispanic brothers taste of the sake, the tequila? Don't actually know what's in it. They don't have the ingredients listed on a little thing, but I'm assuming sake, tequila, and some sweet and sour. My taste buds say sake and a lot of sweet and sour. And salt. That's a salty beverage. Not even counting the rim. Like, inside the drink, it's kind of salty. That's an interesting Rita. I don't know if I recommend it on the regular. I would give that 2.5 out of 5 plus. It's been our Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Celebration here at Disney Springs. Easily a full day. There's things that we didn't even get to. Ton of things to do. Ton of things to learn about Hispanic and Latin Heritage Month. Thank your Hispanic and Latin American brothers and sisters and non-binary friends this month. It's time to celebrate.
If you don't know anything about Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month, I challenge you to go spend 10 minutes and learn something new about their heritage, because there is so much rich and beautiful culture to learn from and grow from.
What I need to know if you guys plan to come down here and enjoy the items this month, starting September 16th all the way through October 15th. So let us know in the comments below if there's anything that we missed you think we need to come back and do. By all means, let us know in the comments below. If there's anything else you want to see us do here at Disney or Orlando proper, that's always a place to find us. Hit that notification bell and see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 bailados a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Hey!
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And be sure to comment. Otherwise, Bear might eat himself into the Dancing with the Stars booth. And then what are we gonna do?
Probably call the police, but you heard the girl.
La 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 la. Y la casa de la bachata